The Kenyan coast has a lot to offer. To some, this is a great holiday destination, and to others, this is home. Located at the heart of Vipingo Ridge is this 4-bedroom maisonette that stands on a well-manicured 0.77 acre plot of land in the market for 130 million Kenya shillings. And this is the kind of home that makes you say, I want a 6-month holiday twice a year. Friends and family, welcome to today's episode, and let's start the show from the front of the property. And today I'm beyond excited, and this one is beyond. Not just because we are in Vipingo, but because we are filming for the first time with the Sony
FX3.
How amazing is that?
Of course,
yeah,
man.
If you have been following us on our social media accounts, you know that we got the FX3 and we are very excited to be launching it for the first time. And what a better property to do that than this one,
Yeah.
So let's get the show started. Where we are, we have the parking, and on this side you have the gate, the driveway on that side. You open to the parking area. How many cars do you think can fit over here, Willis?
Oh man, the whole parking?
Yes.
I mean like 10 cars.
Yes.
But for the carport, that will accommodate only 2.
About 2 cars, yeah?
Yes.
And one thing I love about this property, since you have a very huge lot, it is a 0.77 acre lot, yeah? You have greenery everywhere. Even where you have the parking, in most houses, where you have the parking is where you have the fence, yeah?
Yep.
I mean, where the carport is. But beyond the carport, you have greenery, all the way down to where you have the backyard around the property. Even on this other side, we don't get to see greenery at the front of properties.
Yes, it's becoming like a fading thing right now because people are getting lesser and lesser plots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we like to see bigger plots. We like to see houses on half an acre going up.
Yeah. And so for this one, the one who is going to get this, you're lucky to get this, and it is very well landscaped. Yeah? You have all these garden lightings, and we can't wait to see how it will light up. Light fences, which adds to the greenery of the area. You have mature trees surrounding you, and I like how houses are hidden from each other. You almost don't get to see your neighbors, yet you do know that you have neighbors. Yeah?
Yes. I think that's one thing about having huge plot size as well.
Yeah.
Is that you can have greenery around.
Exactly.
Yeah, and even though it's not a lot of people like that living in this estate, it feels like it's most people living here because you're not really lonely.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you have the privacy, but you still have cars passing through the driveways, going to the residential areas. I mean, it's a nice place to be.
It's actually a busy estate in terms of the cars passing by. To the other residences.
Yes.
But again, you get your privacy. And then you have the birds chirping and the breeze, of course. That is the noise that you get to hear.
Yes. And I like the fact that they have separated the entrance to the residences, and it's like a highway where the cars just pass there, most of the traffic. But now if you're going to the residences, you have to take the other route where you go through the houses.
Exactly. You have where you have the houses, you don't have everyone else passing there.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have the main route for everyone, and then the houses are big. That adds to the privacy of the properties.
Yes.
Yeah. And on this side, you have the facade of the property, and you can see what would you call this design with this? I know this is familiar with a lot of coastal properties.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
I think it's just Arab influenced or something. Because even we're seeing like Indians they've built houses with the flat roofs with that kind of architecture.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not. It's a borrowed, but it's it's the coast. The coast received these people, and it's now a culture of theirs.
And it fits well and marries well with the area.
Yes.
Then you have a lot of palm trees adding to the landscaping, and you also have fruit trees like mangoes, and you're going to see that when you get to the backyard. And moving on to this side, you have these steps, and as you go down the steps, you get to understand that we have the upper level where you have the parking, and then they created this lower section where they have laid the platform for the house, and you're going to see how that plays out even with the infinity pool, and a much lower level where you have the backyard. And you also have these palm trees covered with these lightings, and we are going to see how this will light up at night.
Yeah.
You call them the fairy
lights. Yes.
Fairy lights.
Yes.
There you go. And moving on, you even get more greenery over here. I really like how they figured this out. All these palm trees, you can imagine when, for example, this palm tree grows, how it's going to provide shading for you at the staircase level.
Yes.
Yeah, which you're going to see inside the house. It will make more sense when you get inside.
Yeah.
Over here you have a covered entry porch. Then you have your pivoted door that is probably more than 2 meters. I can't hold this thing.
Yeah. How many meters are your hands from end to
That's
end?
what I'm wondering. This is so big,
Yeah, I think it's like 1.5 or something.
And it moves with ease.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy to move it. And even notice how they fabricated the handle.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah. I just know the person who's going to furnish this house is going to have a good time bringing in the furnitures.
Oh yeah, seamless from the parking to the steps.
Yes.
And even inside the house. And you walk in, you have your staircase to the next level and your double volume foyer. It's so airy, and you can even see how from the main door you open going to your sliding glass doors on that side and the pool area. And I like one of the most beautiful things about this house is that even at the parking area, you can actually see your pool. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing, especially having houses that interact like that with the backyard.
Yes.
It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Because you see that seamless connection, the air just flows.
Yes.
And energy just channels in from,
Exactly. Yeah. And especially being a coastal property where you need that breeze to cool the house, this comes, or rather plays in handy. And on this other side, the staircase that they used terrazzo to make this, and earlier on we were talking about the advantages of having this over maybe like a tiled or wooden staircase.
Yes, I mean essentially these are easy to maintain and they are long lasting.
Yeah.
So having terrazzo for your staircase, it's a nice thing.
Exactly. Yeah. All you have to do is polish it from time to time.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, with the double volume foyer, it's very spacious. In this case, they have a table over here. We said a very good idea about a grand piano.
Yeah, definitely. Grand piano there just to welcome you to, just have a good sight when you were coming.
Yeah.
And that you're entering to the house of someone who likes music.
Exactly.
Yeah. And maybe have an art piece standing to the other side, probably. Yeah, just to make the foyer feel a little bit warm. Yeah.
And I would be tempted to play around with the ceiling. Probably add a lighting fixture that not necessarily drops down, but just something to spice up the mood over this space.
I mean, it doesn't have to drop down, but you just have to cover the space. Something wide, maybe like the other house you saw in Vipingo. Something a little bit wide.
Exactly. And I was actually thinking of that house when I said that.
And
moving on to this side, so you have this swing where you have a guest bedroom and the powder area, but you're going to come back to that side later. And over here you have your living space. I like the simplicity of this space, and you have tiles on the floor, and then on the ceiling you have more lighting fixtures, just a few ones, because you're getting tons of natural lighting from all these windows. They don't really need to do a lot of lighting fixtures. And on that side, that's why you have your TV wall. I like these niches that they have incorporated in the walls, even at the foyer area, and actually in every room you're going to notice that. And then you have aircon and fans as well, which is a good addition for a coastal property.
Yes. I mean, the idea of the niche, I really like that it's there, because it looks like it was pre-planned when the house was being built. So it's something that was done very intentionally. And I'm just happy to see that.
In terms of planning this house, I'll give the architect who did this house a very good mark, and I'll show you why. Hold that thought. And your living space have this very warm chair, I mean, inviting or rather couch, and the only thing missing is a TV. Maybe you should have carried one, I don't know. or you guys have what is it called? I think Ray has a projector.
But for the living room, probably a TV.
TV would do better.
Yes.
And earlier on, I was trying to figure out the material that they used for this table. It's unique. Looks very unique. Feels like wood, but doesn't really feel like wood. I don't know what it is. But I'm curious to find out. And coming to this side, you have your dining area that seats 8, and the space looks lovely and warm. And you are complimenting them for using a wooden table earlier.
Yes, I mean, for me, I'm more into this kind of natural sense in the house. The stones, the wood. I'm much opposed to have the plasticky, marbly dining sets. And even like living room coffee tables, whatever. I'm opposed to those, but I really like these kind of natural elements, the woods.
Also, talking about the natural elements, there's some authenticity they come with that you don't get with the marble, because the ones you're talking about, those marble-like tables, they're all the same. From the China factory. But wood won't have the same sort of
there's the same character.
Exactly.
Every plank of wood tells its own story.
Exactly. And on that side you have the sliding glass doors opening to a bigger entertainment area, which you're going to see later on. On this side you have your breakfast bar section, double counter element, so you have the bar area, and then you have the worktop over here. And one thing I like about this worktop is that they incorporated sockets over here, so you don't have to always rush to the wall when you're maybe working out a blender. You can just use this socket. And then you have these hanging lights looking good. And coming to this side, you have this fabricated space where you have your inbuilt appliances. Looks lovely, long lasting. I'm sure the person who's going to buy this will enjoy it.
Definitely. The terrazzo, I mean, for one reason, I see why they will go with terrazzo, especially in the coast. You find most of these people like to use stone, like terrazzo, for most of their things, even in the pantry, the shelving, they use that. And I think it's because the stone is a bit more cold than having the wood or the MDF, whatever.
Makes a lot of sense. To withstand the weather elements much better. And we also have to compliment the stonework in this house. I mean, look at this island, and even on the counters, it looks portraits, very well done. And you don't even, there's some substation where you can even see the joineries. In this case, it is seamless.
I mean, the workmanship with the stonework is amazing.
Exactly. And even the use of terrazzo again for the floating shelves on that side. The spaces look amazing. So it's a functional island, and as you can see, nobody have used this house. You'll be the first user when you buy it. Exactly. And moving on to this side, you have your double sink, and this is a sign that we haven't done the dishes for our breakfast. They're still waiting for us. But we'll be sure to clean it up. Coming to this side, you have your pantry area, and even your pantry, they use the terrazzo for the fabricated shelves. You get a sizable window, so it turns on natural lighting over here. And moving on to this side, you have your laundry space, and again, this side is where you'd have your washing machines, windows again to ensure you get in tons of natural lighting. You even have a sink over there. And then you have an open space over here next to your laundry area where you'd hang your clothes. And I like the fact that these hanging lines are very well hidden. You don't get to see them if you are a visitor in this house. You won't even know where people are hanging clothes.
You think they don't even wear their clothes twice because
you'll be like, where? You think they're using a wash and dry. And this is why I said I really do give the architect who designed this space a high mark for this. This is an element that I'd like to see in most homes. I don't want to see hanging lines at the backyard, whereas where you want to spend time when you're entertaining your guest. And of course I don't want to see them at the front of the property. So having figured out this space, genius. Moving on to this side, you have an open kitchen over here, and this open kitchen could probably even work as a chef's kitchen, or it will be used by your staff as it is being used currently, because this is where you have the staff quarters, but we are going to give the staff their privacy since they stay in this property. The people that take care of this property, they have actually just passed by. And then you have this door opening to their bathroom, and this would open to the front of the property, so you can access the front and you can see the retaining wall and even the whip holes for that matter, or you can go to the backyard via that section. And from the kitchen you get back to your dining area and cross over to this side, where you have this door that opens to a storage area. And it's good that they have this here. Earlier on, I actually thought it was the pantry before I'd seen the actual pantry. But then, I mean, you never get enough of storage spaces. And next to the storage space, you have this sort of courtyard. This one cannot be accessed from inside, but you have another courtyard on that other side which can be accessed. But still, I believe that this courtyard sort of impact on the flow of air, because you can open these windows, and that would mean that you have air flowing from the front to the back and from the side to the other side. Very good feature. On this other side, you have this door that opens to bedroom number 1, and in this case you have the closet space on this side. And what I like about these closets is all these sizable mirrors that they give you for the closet space, actually closing off of the whole space. This is the bedroom that we used to freshen up earlier, and these mirrors came in handy as we were prepping. And then on this side you have your bathroom, and you walk into your vanity section. I like how they used a big mirror over here, and then you have your shower area on this side. More than enough niches, and even more niches on this side. You can probably fit towels for 10 people in this bathroom. Then you have your water closet over here. They come with bidets, sizable windows again, so the flow of air is good, and you tiled all the way to the top terrazzo as well. And moving on to this side, we can get to see the bed space, and this bed is so inviting. It looks like it's waiting for me. And considering that I'm actually sleepy, I would really make good use of this bed. So you have your headboard over here, and there's a name that you gave this with. Please remind me that name again.
Velcro.
There you go. I think he pronounced it way better than I would. And you have these sliding glass doors that open to the what would be the entertainment area that joins with where you have the living space, I mean behind it, and even the other side where you have another bedroom. And over here you have a pagoda that has been done for you, and you have Ray chilling out over here and working and probably responding to your calls. What's up, Ray?
What's up? How are you guys?
You're doing okay?
I'm doing good.
What do you think about this property?
This is when someone tells you to define peace. Just it doesn't start with Vipingo, and that's the wrong spelling.
You just want to sell it.
Yes.
I like the honesty, but seriously, how do you feel working from here?
At some point, I fell asleep. Thanks to the running yesterday, I just did 10 km. You did 21. My God, he pushed me to this. By the way,
finally, people
behind there did 5.
And still edited.
So I did 2 marathons.
He did 2 marathons by the way. And right now he's carrying some heavy machinery.
For the first time.
Yes. So that's a big one. We are just sailing through this. We are very tired. But for you guys, this is some amazing property. Very well built. Very well. Like the layout is just crazy and neatly done. So I'm not even selling this to you. I'm just telling you the truth.
Moving on, from here you get very beautiful views of the rest of the ridge. We'll see that more as we move on to the next level. And onto this side, you have the pool, which is more like the centerpiece of this property. It is an infinity pool. And one thing I did mention about the tiling that they have used over here, it almost looks like decking. Yeah.
Yep.
I even had to touch it to confirm that it is not decking. And then you have this conversational pit over here, and you can just walk here at after a long day, chill out here with your friends, have conversations, and discuss life. This life is beautiful when you own this kind of a property.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be an honor as well to sit over here after a long day and just have conversations and actually take a dip. And I have a swimming kit, so I'm taking a dip.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to join you on that later on, especially because the sun is way out.
Yes.
Right now it's showing off.
Oh, yeah.
And we definitely have to take a dip.
I can't wait. And then sunbathe on those beds over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be amazing. The only thing we're missing is some of our friends. We should invite them over to enjoy this property before the new owner, cuts a check.
Yeah, but you have been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
I have never seen you invite someone.
It is coming. It is coming. Hold that thought. It is coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I brought you to this side because I wanted to see more of the garden. I think for me, one of the most beautiful things about this property is the garden, and even the way they incorporated plants over here. You can see that there was thought behind the landscaping. It was not just done by anyone.
Yeah.
It was professionally done, and for that I give them a huge plus. Yeah. And then
and even a big shout out to the architect, because having the house on certain level and the grounds, because it's a slopey land. It's always difficult to find architects who can build on slopey lands.
Yeah. And making sure that all those layer elements are well utilized.
Yeah.
So that you don't have one section that goes to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have your parking, you have your house, which if most people try to compress their houses, but in this case the house have actually been spread out.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having space.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well said, really.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to this side, you have this space that earlier on Willis was telling me how you would use.
Oh yes, definitely. Make this the ultimate entertainment spot of this house.
Yeah.
Probably have sitting lounge, dining set, outside dining set there.
Yeah.
Have a pool table, have football.
Yeah.
Have those board games, have a table tennis. Just fun things to do here.
Amazing stuff. Yeah. Right now it feels a bit empty, but I imagine with all those sitting positions and the games, it would be full of life. That would be the right time for us to bring our friends. So that's why I haven't brought them. So moving on to this side, you have these glass doors opening to bedroom number 2, and you have your headboard over here. It is almost similar to what you have on the other side. You have your niches, your air con, and moving on to this side, you have your wardrobes. And I like how they hid this wardrobe, so you don't get to see your wardrobe when you're in the bed space. And then on this side, you have your bathroom with the big mirror, the vanity that is, and then you have your shower area and the water closet on this side. Very spacious bathrooms. And then moving on to this side, you have your door opening to where we have the foyer on this side and the courtyard that I was talking about. With this one is accessible from this side with these sliding doors, and you can also access it from there. I like that they have even incorporated plants over here. The flow of air here is very good. It's convenient. And then you have the powder area on this side, and I like how they separated the vanity and the water closet spaces, so this can be used by 2 people separately at the same time. And back at the foyer, we are done with the first floor. Now let's take the staircase so that we can see what we have on the first level. As you come up the staircase, you get to appreciate the use of this lighting. just to light up your steps, especially at night. It would come in handy. And you have the primary bedroom on this side, which you're going to see later on, and the family room over here. We're also going to check it out in a few. Let's start with bedroom number 3 on this side. Welcome to bedroom number 3. And one thing I want to talk about with this is something that I think is very important to add in this house. So you see, you have a lot of, the breeze here is quite a lot because you're on a ridge and you have the beach on this side. Like you can literally see the ocean. So you have all that breeze being blocked by this ridge. So what happens is that sometimes it can get so strong, and if you have your doors open, the sliding glass doors, it will bang your doors. To avoid that, they added these door stoppers that are magnetic so that when you open your door, it clips and therefore cannot bang. Very important. And moving on to this side, you have this bedroom is similar to what you have downstairs. So you have your wardrobes over here. I really appreciate this. I wish this is how every developer was doing it. In terms of the mirror size. Be big. And on this side you have the bathroom with the water closet, the vanity at the center, and then you have your shower area as well. And I like how spacious these places feel. And moving on to that side, you have the bed space over here. And maybe I could explain one thing. You call them dimmable bulbs, or what do you call them? Switches.
Dimmable switch.
So you can dim these niches off, or you get to decide how bright you want them. So I like the use of the knob. Looks cool. And then you have these glass doors opening to your balcony space, and the balcony connects with the balcony for the family room. And I like that makes it look more like an entertainment house. And then you have these glass doors opening to the family room. Again, this is a lot of space, considering actually we just start there so that they can see.
You have taken quite a number of steps before you got there.
That's how big the family room is. Considering you already have the area next to the living lounge as an entertainment spot, what would you use this area for?
I mean, maybe just make a home theater here. That's the only thing that will make sense. Have a kitchenette there, maybe a little bar. And
I get it because I'm assuming everyone will want to be down there. So I would have to really find something else to do for this space. And I think the cinema for me would be it. And one thing I appreciate about this space is that just looking down that side, all I can see is green all the way to the ocean. And then we move on to this side. You're back at this landing area where you get to appreciate your double volume foyer. You have your pivoted door over there. You can see your parking area. I mean, it's a beautiful view that moves on to this side where you have this door opening to the primary bedroom closet space. Again, this being his and hers, they had to add more closet spaces on this side. And then you have this door that opens to the bathroom space. And welcome to the bathroom with the shower area on this side. It's quite spacious, and I believe they would have done 2 rain heads, but for where they didn't do the 2 rain heads, they actually did the jets.
I mean, it could also accommodate the jets and the 2 rain heads.
And then you have your vanity, very spacious. It's a double vanity, your water closet over here, the niches that you're talking about, and your bathroom gets a balcony that is front facing. And we were discussing what would make good use of this one. I mean, it would be nice after a shower you can and sunbathe over here. But I'll probably also add a jacuzzi or something.
Or maybe just the tub here.
You
know, because I mean, jacuzzi is required to have hot water in there. But I don't think you really need
a hot tub. You don't need hot water here. So a hot tub is what you'd go for. Or just a tub?
Just a tub.
Where you can just soak and enjoy the sunset, because the sun sets on this side.
Sunset will be on that side.
And actually the sun will rise on this side, which means you can catch the sunrise and the sunset. How beautiful is that?
The only thing I'd do is probably have planters.
Yes.
So that I can even, you know, just get in the tub.
Yeah.
With no clothes on and not fear someone walking past by or driving past by the front. And, you know.
Yeah. Even though we said you have a lot of trees covering houses from each other, I would definitely do those planters. And in the future, we have palm trees and the live fence.
Yeah.
So I'm sure once they grow, they will also add to your privacy. Yeah, when you're in the property.
Yeah, definitely.
And with that, we're done with that balcony. Back to the bathroom. And from the bathroom space, you get back to the closet, and then you proceed to the primary bedroom bed space with the headboard over here, your controls there. You have the niches that you're talking about, the aircon. It's a beautiful space with the views exploring all the way to the ocean. I actually believe on a clear day, you can be able to see the ocean from your bed.
Yes, definitely.
How lovely is that?
Or maybe just in the mornings.
Oh my goodness. It will be a sweet, sweet, lovely view, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you walk over here to your balcony and you get a good view of your infinity pool and the beautiful ridge. I mean, this place is beautiful. I can definitely see myself living over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you can just have a sitting space here, lounge.
Yeah.
Just, you can walk out from your bed and just sit here, have your coffee, whatever.
Yeah. There are many ways to get here. You can fly over here with your heli, or with your,
or with your
Cessna,
aircraft,
or your Gulfstream if you're about that life, or your Globo, whatever. But also, the road from Mombasa to Vipingo is under repair, and we saw that last time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure in the next couple of months, once they're done, it will be very quick to get here.
Yeah.
And we also discovered today in the morning that there's actually a bypass to here. You don't have to go.
There's a bypass, the one that goes to Kilifi.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you can just, it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes from here. Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't have to actually go through Mombasa when you're coming here.
You're coming here.
Yeah. So you learn new things every day.
Yes, and from here you can see actually the reason why the balconies are connected.
Yes.
Is because you have this staircase here
that takes you to the rooftop, which you're about to see. And welcome to your rooftop space. And the first thing you notice when you get here is the airstrip. Yeah, there you have the runway actually. You get to see the runway from your house.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see that because, you know, from here, you know, when you're landing a plane, it's definitely going to pass on top of your house.
Exactly.
And that's a nice thing, especially if you have one of your own.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, your small daughter, your small kid will be right here just looking at you landing.
Daddy,
there goes Daddy. Yeah.
How amazing is that? Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be definitely a plus to live in this community, or even just holiday in this community.
Yeah.
And then from here, you can enjoy your beautiful views of your people as they move around your compound. You have the infinity pool. You even have that section where people can just chill out and lay on the grass. Huh?
Yeah.
Earthing. You can do your earthing over there.
Yeah, even your kids can play football there.
Coming to this side, you have more space. It's a lot of room. I don't even know how to make good use of all this space, considering you still have more space at the ground level and the family room. And then you get this kitchenette over here. So if you want to have a barbecue station, the only thing you are going to add here is your barbecue stove. They have done the sockets for you, and they also have a water point, your sink, they are done for you. The only thing that is not here is you to actually make the purchase. So take your call and give Ray a call.
Take your phone.
Take your phone. So take your phone and give Ray a call.
Yeah.
What your last words about this property is?
I mean, it's a nice property. I totally love it. I love the environment that is in. I love how Vipingo, they have managed the estate, the privacy, the security within this area. The only thing I will change about the house is definitely the primary bedroom. I will have it bigger, maybe it into the TV room. bigger primary closet, and just accommodate a tub in the bathroom as well.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I believe that this house is an interior designer's canvas.
Yeah.
They can do a lot with it, and there's a lot of value in terms of the lot that you're really getting. Sometimes you get such properties, and when you complain about the size of the lot, you're told you can buy the next plot.
Yeah.
But in this case, the plot is sizable enough. It's a 0.77 acre plot.
Yeah.
And the house, I mean, it's also spacious, well planned, well laid out. And as I say, the only thing missing is you living in this house. So give Ray a call. He'll tell you how you can come down to Vipingo and make this your home. Bye-bye, and see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.